What's up? What's up? Subscribe to your boy Easy Work Boxing, man. You see the name up there at the top. You know what I'm saying? One of the best to ever do this. You understand me? I keep it trill over here. But we got to talk about Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr., he faced Derrieck Cuevas last night. I watched the fight. And, I learned a lot about Brian Norman. Brian Norman Jr. is a smart fighter in the ring. He listens to his count. He's something to deal with at 147. He got a lot of skill set, very smart in the ring. Like I said, IQ. I noticed in the fight he was hurt and stunned in the first round by, Derrieck Cuevas. And he picked up his game and started moving around, stopped being flat-footed, started throwing jabs to the body, opening up, Cuevas, to get his shots back in. One thing I didn't like about Brian Norman Jr. was I seen after he got hurt, I don't know if he wanted to get his get back real bad, but the leaping left hook, trying to jump in with that left hook against a dangerous fighter like Cuevas with them powerful hands. Cuevas, was a counter puncher. It would have been probably a bad night for Brian Norman Jr., coming in like that. But at the end of the day, he stayed focused and, he went out there and he got the guy out the ring fast. Then last, I think, with 4 rounds at the most, 5 rounds. And, Derrieck got him up out of there, which is good, y'all. We got the welterweight division. It's getting closer and closer to unification. We got Emmanuel Staniotis and Jaron Ennis about to fight. And they say I didn't know it was going to be this close, but in April the 12th. So the winner of that fight, hopefully they want to continue on in greatness and in their legacy and their name and want to go and be, have 3 belts, and then they go on to fight for 4 belts. Now the title holders at 147 is Brian Norman Jr., of course, Jaron Ennis, IBF, Emmanuel Staniotis, WBA, and Mario Barrios. So after we get this Jaron Ennis and Staniotis fight out the way, we may get a possibility of a Mario Barrios or, Mario Barrios and Brian Norman, they could go at it, go ahead and get the belts closer together. And, that way the winner of the Emmanuel Staniotis and the winner of the Mario Barrios and Brian Norman fight, they could go ahead and have 2 belts, other opponent have 2 belts, whoever it may be, and we get an undisputed match, which that's what the biggest thing in boxing is, But when it comes to Jaron Ennis and Brian Norman, from me looking at that, I can see why. Well, a lot of people aren't going to disagree, but whenever it's big fights for Jaron Ennis for some reason, or somebody who can actually throw them hands and fight, all of a sudden the fight can't be made. And that me watching Brian Norman Jr. a minute ago, as I'm still watching now, make me understand why they really didn't push for that fight like they were supposed to. Instead they go back and they go